Hello everyone and welcome to 317 Auto. My name is Mark and today we're going to have a little fun and we're going to do a comparison between my 2022 C8 Corvette and the 2002 Mazda Miata. So first of all, the 2022 C8 weighing in at 3,647 pounds, putting out 495 horsepower and an 8-speed dual clutch transmission. The 2002 Miata on my left, weighing in at just under 2,400 pounds, small little package, producing 142 horsepower and 3 pedals and a 5-speed manual transmission. So let's talk a little bit more about the Mazda Miata, and when we get done, we're going to take it for a drive, give you my driving impressions, and answer the question, which is more fun? Hey, so let's talk just a little bit more about this particular Miata. As mentioned, it is a 2002. It is on the NB platform, and I have to say, I love the particular color combination of this one. This is midnight blue mica. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. For the Miata enthusiasts, please feel free to correct me if need be, but midnight blue mica. It's got a little bit of metallic flake in it. As you can see, it just glistens off of the sunlight. Before I go into the specific mods on this one, I do want to point out one particular option on this one from the factory, which is unique, and that is the appearance package. And what that does is that gives you the additional side body molding down the side all the way here and wrapping around the front, which I particularly really like. I think it just adds a little bit more flair. So one of the things you'll notice right off the bat is the custom wheels. Those are from R Speed, and I think just give it again a very sporty look. Love the two-tone with the metallic gray painted finish in the middle, and then the brushed aluminum on the rim. With the center cap, just ties that wheel together beautifully, and I think just really gives this a sporty appearance. This particular one has been lowered, lowering springs on it, and as well as adjustable shocks on it. So this one does sit lower to the ground, and it's definitely a little bit tighter than the base Miata. But again, I think just a very tasteful mod, improves performance in handling and cornering, and you know, closes that wheel gap and just draws it tighter to the ground, which I think just looks great. All right, driving the 2002 Mazda Miata here on 317 Auto. Now let's talk a little bit about the comparison between the 2002 Miata and my 2022 C8 Corvette. So this Miata, like I mentioned, has 142 horsepower, does 0 to 60 in about the 7 to 8 second range. The 2022 C8, as many may know, 0 to 60 in the 2.8 to 3 second range. So just an incredible extreme there, but the driving experience isn't always about how fast you get 0 to 60. I believe it's how the car feels, it's the driving engagement. First impressions of the Miata is just how easy this car is to drive, given it's a manual. The clutch is easy, the gearbox is easy, the throws are short. It's a you know, it's a quick shifting little car, and transmission just, you know, it's just smooth. It's not real notchy, and it's just real easy to throw up between the gears. The steering in this is really tight and responsive. There's not a lot of play in it. I'm sure it doesn't have that linear electronically assisted steering, and you know, it's just really nice because you feel like you are connected to the road. You're connected to the steering. It's not fake in any way, if you will. I don't know if that makes sense, but you know, you just feel like you're part of the car. Give her a little juice here. Oh, it's not going to throw you back in your seat. You're not going to break any speed records. But that's not what this car is about. This car is about just cruising, top down, enjoying the experience, going through the gears, you know, enjoying the handling around the curves, around the turns. And that's the beauty of this Miata. Into the roundabout. And we are scatting through that roundabout at 35, 40 miles an hour. Give her a little juice here. Oh, what fun. What fun. Just to rip around in. It's enjoyable. It is truly enjoyable. So I own the C8 Corvette. I've driven the Mazda Miata, given you my first impressions of it. And so now, let's answer the question, which is more fun? Drum roll. And the answer is, in some ways, the Miata is more fun. But granted, the C8 is just a completely different dynamic and driving experience. That is a world-class car. And so really, to sum it up, you know, they are both a lot of fun to drive in their own right and in their own perspective. And, you know, like I've said, we're comparing apples to oranges, but, you know, in some ways, the C8 is clearly extremely exhilarating. That is a phenomenal machine. But the Mazda Miata is really a phenomenal car in its own right. So, you know, the answer to the question is, well, as Miata enthusiasts would say, the answer to the question is always Miata. So, granted, the Miata enthusiasts, I hope you appreciate this video. I appreciate this car. I appreciate what it is. I appreciate the driving experience, how enjoyable it is. And for the C8 owners out there, please don't take it too seriously. Take the video for what it is, having a little bit of fun and comparing the two extremes. And really, just to sum it up, the moral to the story is you don't have to spend $65, $80, $100,000 on a sports car and necessarily have the highest horsepower, have the fastest 0 to 60 time, have the best track numbers to really enjoy a sports car. You know, there are enthusiasts of all ranges, of all price points, and there are sports cars of all ranges and of all price points. So, you know, buy what you like. That is always my best advice. And if you enjoy it, you know, that is what counts. Hey, so that's going to wrap it up for us here today on 317 Auto. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I really enjoyed putting it together. I hope you got something out of it. and really appreciate you taking the time to be part of the channel and part of this experience with me. So we'll see you again next time on 317 Auto.